Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Unfortunately, my camera was not charging last night, so you guys missed all the action this morning. There wasn't a whole lot of action. I'm getting Ghost ready for Ohio State this weekend. And so far, let's see, we got 10 good, 5 B grade that I need to mess with. So, I don't know. That's kind of expected with the material we're using. The material is pretty soft, so the machine shop could not guarantee how many would end up perfect. But so far, 10 good, 5 B grade that I can mess with. And that's going to kind of play in as I test the entire batch to the final retail price. So I don't have that yet. I know it's going to be in the 60s. I'm not sure where at yet. If you come to Ohio State, I believe they're going to be 55 because I don't have a box or the pin. But retail price will be in the 60s somewhere. I don't have the pricing yet. Like I said, I need to see how many B grades come out so then I can see my actual cost per A grade and kind of get a better idea there. Ideally, I can get these to retail stores, but that's going to be tough. You guys will understand why once I announce this material. Hopefully today or tomorrow. John got us some photos, so I'm going to do a little write-up, send that over to Yo-Yo News for the first look, and letting you guys know that they are available at Ohio State, and then they'll be released hopefully in July. Let me give you the specs really quick, because why not? So it is pretty close to the Banshee overall. I need to get you a final weight of the actual production. Weight for your CAD to Yo-Yo always varies a little bit. But basically, it's going to be 57 by 43, which, is, as you know, is very close to the Banshee. Let's go out there. I'll grab one with the with the Rage in it. So that'll be our base weight. I like playing with the flat bearing, but I think a lot of people are going to like the Rage better. Out to the Let's Cut a Yo-Yo studio. And as you can see, this green one we will have at Ohio State, and we will hopefully have one other color there. 66.5 Gramaroos of pure slaying power. Leaving love. Hey, bud, what's good? What's good? What you doing? Sit? Nah, I don't like to. You wanna say something? He don't want to talk to you guys. Were you guys mean to him? Usually he's really, really friendly. Okay, so we're going to have those. I know we're going to have some Banshees. It's going to be a variety of blues, I believe. We've got Indoor Lighting, I Hate You. Pacific Fade. Royal Bright. Purplish Blue. Royal Blue with a little bit of navy. That might be it. We might have a couple pitch blacks. And then elites. I need to put pads in elites tonight. That was my plan last night. It just didn't work out. So we will be throwing pads in the elites tonight. And hopefully assembling one other color. I don't know if I'm going to do the blue. Most likely I'll have the greens and the blues at Ohio State's. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go get a shower and head off to work. I now know how annoying it is to lose your keys in the morning. Why? Well, because normally I don't have any idea where I put those. I always just leave them in my car. But somebody went down our street and opened all the cars that parked outside and took cash and just looked through them. So now I gotta lock my door. And now I don't know where my stinking keys are. So a few of you have asked me to hold ghosts for you and maybe even an elite at Ohio State's. And I have replied that I cannot. I'm sorry, just wanted to let you guys know that and let everybody else know that. You see, one, I just can't, just like everything else, I can't hold them. But honestly, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about it. Sales at a contest are not the same as online. so far online, there's a drop. So there's, whatever, we'll say 50 people lined up to get those yo-yos. You're not going to have all 50 of those people lined up at a contest. So I should have like 20 ghosts. I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 elites, 5 to 10 banshees. I think that if you want something specific, come get it at the beginning, but I think that you should be able to pick something up throughout the entire day at the Ohio State contest. Unfortunately, PA States was moved from Erie, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. And they also moved it up. It's next week. So it's highly doubtful that I'm going to be able to make that, unfortunately. I always like to go to PA States, but it doesn't look good. I'll let you guys know if that updates and changes at all. Back at the G2 HQ. Battery's about to die, and I've got a hard decision to make. Do I want to eat dinner or work out? I know, it doesn't seem like that hard of a decision, does it? I'm going to fight through, I think, and make it the harder decision, though. And I think we're going to work out. We haven't done that in a long time. A long time. So, we made it upstairs to change. And, you know, we laid down to play a quick game of Clash Golf. We decided to take a nap instead of working out. Is that okay? No, but it happened. Now I've been testing and assembling these. This is our good batch so far. These will be going with me to Ohio State's. We got purple. I think we got like 2 pinks. We got blue and we got green. This is our pile right now so far of B grades. It's unfortunate. I think I talked about it this morning. Some were expected because this is such a soft plastic that it's really hard to machine. So I was expecting some, but the number is higher than I was expecting. So that's pretty disappointing right now. And what's that from? Those are B grades due to vibe. That is too much in my book. A lot of these plastics are going to have a little bit of vibe just because the material they're made out of cannot be machined the same as aluminum. So they're not going to be dead smooth, but they are still smooth. They're still play grade. They still grind extremely well. That's one of the main reasons for the material. I don't know if I told you guys. So it's PTFE, which is similar to Teflon. It's a very soft, dense, grindable plastic. It's used on your pots and pans, I guess you would know. So that's why it's super soft, super slick, grinds amazingly, and it's also denser, so I could go thinner on the walls and adjust the weight distribution to make it play more like similar to a Banshee instead of having big, beefy rims. And so basically, yeah, the density allowed me to do thinner walls in the middle, and the rims don't have to be as dense or as thick because it's a denser plastic. But since it is that softer plastic, it had issues with machining, and that's where the B grades are coming from, and that's why a lot of the production will have a minor vibe. If I have a string, why wouldn't I have a string? Why would I have a string? I'll show you guys. You see if you can hear it. The minor vibe that these do have. I guess most of them. I mean, there's a few that are like pretty close to being glass, but like, see, this is like perfect on my finger. Can't even feel it. So it's still smooth, plays amazing. You can kind of hear my fingernail over that bearing. For whatever reason, this bearing decided to act up. Perfect timing, right when the vlog was coming. But you might have been able to hear. No, you can't. This one's pretty much amazing. I think you can hear it on this one. Ever so slight, a little vibe there. So that's what I'm talking about. But see, that is 100% playable. That is the same as a lot of people's. Never mind. I was going to say it's the same as a lot of metals come out if it is poor machining. But like these ones just have too much vibe that I don't want them going out. Just a minor little bit that is completely acceptable in my book for a plastic, especially this specialized plastic. Let's see, what else was I going to do? I'm going to throw some pads and some elites, and this will be the last thing going with me to Ohio State. But I've got to mow and start editing. So let's see if I can show you really quick what we might have. I know we're going to have these two available at Ohio State's. I'm not exactly sure how many or if they'll be A grades or B grades. We got the sour apple. We have more sour apples that you saw on the site. And then we have this purplish pink. I want to focus. There we go. Beautiful. I'll get some nice photos though taken when I ever do get them up on the site. But these are just going with me to Ohio State's. As you can see, we've got to still have got to apply the pads to these bad boys. So quite a bit of work still to go in tonight and tomorrow morning. But yeah, that's where we're at. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys Monday. Hopefully you come see me at Ohio State's. Pick yourself up a Banshee shirt at least. Nice and soft. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. See you Monday.